Ça a été mis en avant par Steam au moment des Award Win, je sais plus comment ça s'appelle là, ce qui se gagne. Et il disait que c'était un très bon jeu, un petit jeu indé, avec histoire. Et donc du coup, bah, je l'ai gardé, parce que ça parle un petit peu de cuisine, un petit peu de culture en plus indienne, et j'ai très envie de découvrir un peu plus sur ce grand, cet immense même pays. Think well before you dare, and never ruminate once in action. 1988. Leaving already? Hi, oh, sorry, did I wake you? What time is it? 8. How are you feeling? Tired, nauseous? Ah, tired. Just like yesterday. Ah. Okay, I'll call you school and say you can't come today. I was just about to leave for work. You should go back to sleep. What about for lunch? There's some leftover idli batter and garlic chutney from yesterday. You can steam some idlis quickly. I don't know if I can figure all of that out. It's okay, I was just about to leave. Just idlis, very easy. I'll take me too long, Venba. Don't worry. I can just survive on the coffee machine. Ouh, que la machine à café, ah ben il va en chier. Ok, fine. I'll make it then. Je vais te les faire, mec. Wait 5 minutes. Venba, really? It's fine. No, 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 no. I need to make lunch for myself anyway. Just tell the school. I'll be done in a minute. Ok. Ah, il a pas fallu le prier trop longtemps, hein. Eh oui, la gentillesse. La gentillesse du personnage pour faire à manger. Son père, dans ce pays. Quoi dans ce pays? Je sais pas, je juste dis ça. Ok, let's get this done fast. Awful. Ouh, le petit livre de recettes, très important. Should I try mother's recipe for once? Bien sûr. The way I make this are never soft, and they would always cheer me up when I'm wasn't feel sick. I should just make them away together. Is the receipt is still readable? That is. Qu'est-ce qu'il dit? Je sais pas. Il a bugué sur le dernier mot, le monsieur. Avec la petite musique en plus là, oh c'est magnifique. Alors la recette. Tool, idli plate tower, cooker, ingrédients, water, batter. Oh putain, c'est l'histoire d'apprendre à faire de la cuisine sur un jeu. Ouh, aïe 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 aïe. Avec la petite musique là. Holes to let the steam through. These also have holes, so better than cook. Make sure to. Ah! The only difference from mine seems to be the holes on the plate. The recipe also calls for towels, I'm not sure why. But Amma swears this method makes the idlis a lot softer. I'm not sure how to do this. About idlis. How is it made, idlis? Idlis has breakfast table. They ask so little of you, but they give you so much back. Simply grind rice and some fermented lentils for that cloudy batter and steam it to make those soft, fluffy cakes. And anyone can make it, it's so easy. Except for my husband, I guess. Although, I've never made it with my mother's cooker, so this might be a challenge. About... No. About idlis. How is it served? It is as versatile, and it is all about what you eat with. Chili powder and some sesame oil would work well, of course, the staple like sambar. And coconut chutney are great too, but eating it with some left of a chicken gravy is my favorite. There are a lot of options. William? Tools, illy, machin, ok. C'est tout ce qu'on a? Water. J'imagine qu'il faut mettre ça là-dedans. Idli batter. Orange plates of stream, you can... On n'a pas le début de la... Ok, c'est ça. Should close the lid before turning the soul. Should stack all 3 plates before closing the lid. Ok. Ah bon, on peut faire tout. Eh ben là, c'est fini. Ah, on a oublié de mettre ça. I don't think I should cover the batter with a towel. Ah ouais? Ok. Bah tant mieux, ça m'arrange. Alright, let's see how it turns out. Ouh, ça va péter là. Attention, ça va péter. Oh, that should be enough. Let's remove the lid and see how it is into turns. Seems the batter leaked through the plates, holes and split everywhere. Oh no, let's try this again. Quoi? Ah bah oui, mais je sais. Ah, on va recommencer. The batter like this, better. Ok, I should try something different. Ok, donc c'est à ce moment-là où on met ça, on fait ça. Eh ben, moi j'aurais pensé le mettre au-dessus, mais bon. Non. Ça d'abord, ça au-dessus. Et voilà. Maintenant que c'est fait, faire cuire. Donc voilà, vous pouvez apprendre à faire de la cuisine indienne, si ça vous intéresse. That should be long enough. Let's remove the lid. Et let's see. Look like the only bottom plate cook. Maybe the steam from the water didn't reach the upper. There must be an orientation for this plate that would let the steam pass freely again. Ah. Aha. Ok, très bonne question. Comment est-ce que je peux faire? En tout cas, ça a l'air d'être bon, ça. Ah non. Arrête! On va essayer de mettre... would the steam holes of the bottom plate actually cooked on the top? Maybe I can rotate the plate in the cooker to align the steam holes better. Ah, ok. Bon, on va mettre ça comme ça. Ah, ok. Ah, je viens de comprendre. En fait, c'est les petits trous là. Ils viennent diffuser de l'eau. Ah, par contre, attendez, j'ai oublié un truc. J'ai oublié de mettre l'eau en dessous. Donc là, on va recommencer. Non. Là, je vais faire ça et je... Non, oui. Si, c'est ça. Voilà. Comme ça, au moins, je le mets. Ça devrait être bon. Et enfin, il manque ça avec un petit peu de ça. Ça a l'air d'être bon. Ah, j'espère que je me suis pas foiré encore. Hein. Allez, let's go. Sinon, on est trop nul. Oh, it's done! Oui! Elle a une tête de fatiguée, la pauvre. Elle n'est pas très contente de sa cuisine. Hein. Donc c'est du riz. Oh, wow! You even took the time to make our faces. Think you forgot about my bird though. C'est bon, elle t'a fait de la cuisine, là, c'est bon. You really didn't have to do this. What else could I do? My husband can figure out idlis. Venba, I told you to go to sleep. You've been feeling sick and exhausted. You didn't have to cook. It's not a big deal if I skipped lunch once. Pavalan, you're making me choose between resting and letting you starve. That's not fair choice to me. You're not letting me starve. I know, but that's what it feels like. And even if I had let you leave, what will I do for lunch? I couldn't sleep peacefully. I feel too guilty. I know I shouldn't, but you know I would. Is it too hard for you to cook, even on days like this? You're right, sorry. Allez, boum! Dans ta gueule. Did you look for ticket back home? Yes, it's expensive, but we can manage it. So, do you think we should go? I don't know. Let me ask the boss again if he can make me full-time, but unless the school gives you more shifts, or my boss changes his mind. It's going to be to stay in Canada. You know, there are other options, but I wouldn't mind going. I'm sure I can teach again at my old job. And there's nothing really keeping us here. That would be nice. Oh, well, don't you leave with me now? I'll walk you to the doctor's office before I go to work. Oh no, I'm sure all I need is some sleep. I've been saying that for 2 days now. Come on, I'll walk you. Doctors are free here. Et oui, parce qu'en fait, ce sont des Indiens qui ont immigré au Canada. C'est leur histoire. Les dessins sont très jolis. Beaucoup de style. Venba, are you home? Where did the doctor stay? So the boss didn't ever consider it. Unless a miracle happens. Say we start packing. What? What's with you? You never told me what the doctor says. Well, I think you should eat first. Oh, Hawk. Idlis again? Ah. What has gotten into you today? Montre ses bracelets. Ah non, les visages. Oh, la troisième information. So, I guess this means we have a reason to stay. I mean, raising a child back home wouldn't be so bad either. But there's a chance at a very different life here. It's only going to get more expensive though. We're barely scraping by as it is. We can't provide everything other parents would be able to. What if there isn't us for what when they grow up? Maybe moving back to India is the best option after all. But then they could resent us for taking away this opportunity. What What do you think, Venba? Why aren't you saying anything? I don't know. It's funny to see you worried like this. Are you not worried? I don't know. I feel very calm for some reason. Makes one of us. Avalan, don't worry. I'm sure they will turn out just fine. How can you just be so sure? It's our child. How else could they turn out? Je ne sais pas lire cette langue. Being outshone by one's children is a universally desired form of sweet defeat. My name is Pavlan, sir. Pavlan, sir. Kevin. Where did you run off to? Sir, it would be my privilege to work with you. Pardon me, sir? I don't have time to play, Kevin. I have a lot of work to do. Yes, sir. I've managed transport of hundreds of units inventory per day. Pardon me, sir? Kevin! There you are. What are you wearing? Where's your shirt? It's a cape! Take that off. Let's get you dressed. No, I like it. That job was in India, sir, but... Kevin, wait there. Don't run. Kevin, come back here. This has become a routine now. Ça a l'air compliqué hein, de travailler comme ça. Hein? Yes, sir. Bachelor of Science in Physics, sir. Oh, that towel is so dirty. Here. Wear this shirt, Kana. No. But, sir, you can just take me on a probation period, right? I'm driven, self-started, and quick learner, sir. Put this on, Kana. Hurry up now. But I don't wanna to. Speak in Tamil, Kevin. I can't even understand what you're saying. You don't have to pay until then. Please, Kana. I understand still. Yes, good boy. Okay. Thank you, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you for considering me. Good day. Il a pas le job. Hello, Mr. Bachelor of Science. What happened? Same old. You didn't buy the hundreds of units of inventory, sir? I'm telling you, it's time for it to go. That's not entirely untrue. I helped out in a grocery store when I was 12. And you were paid in candy? Well, I've only worked as a waiter back home. I don't see myself getting a job for back it. Not with my English. I spend half these calls asking them to repeat themselves. I should watch cartoon with Kevin, if I can understand the show. Maybe I can understand those people too. Yay! We can watch Batman together. Yes, but your son is going to forget Tamil at this rate. Did you know his friend called Kevin? What's wrong with that? Speak in Tamilda. Well, that's wrong with that. It's only one letter than different anyway. That's why I picked up. Name's tell sorry, je sais pas de quoi il parle là. Tell me true, it's busy to growing up where your father and I spent months agonizing over so many other names. It is only one letter different. Why is it so hard for your friend to say it? Kevin means beautiful. It's such a lovely name and it suits you so well. I don't want to be beautiful. I just want to be Kevin. This is brighter than us, Venba. He's learned to adapt. We haven't. You know, he aced yesterday English quiz. He did? Really? Good job. We should celebrate that, Kana. What do you want to eat? I'll make you something special. Oh, can we order pizza? Speak in Tamil, Kevin. I want pizza. How about something better? How about we make something at home? Like parota, dosa, idiyappam, ghee dosa, biryani, curry dosa. No, I'm tired of all of this. I said I want a pizza. Extra cheese, extra toppings. You eat pizza all the time, Kevin. Have you ever had putu? No. Des poutous? Avoir des poutous? Si. What's that? Well, I've only seen my mother make it before. It's a lot of fun to make. Reminds me of a rocket. Rocket? Yes! A lot of steam comes out when you make it. It looks just like a rocket launching. It does! Yes! But, you know what? Let's just order pizza. There's no rocket. But, you get a nice cardboard box. Will it really look like a rocket launch? Do you want to see? Let's go! I cuisine! Alright, let's get started. I haven't made this before, but Amma has a recipe on it. Hopefully it's readable. With the rocket, we need to make the flour first da. Let's go! La musique! La musique! Important. Ingrédients, 500 de riz, water, on blende, 500 g de riz. Ah, c'est bien, cette fois, il y a l'ordre. Blend rice. Putain, elle blend carrément. Putain, j'ai jamais vu ça, mais ce serait intéressant à faire. Straight fried rice from chunks. Chunks? Non! Oh putain, j'ai cru faire... when do we get to the rocket part? Sunda. Ça a dit ça, hein. Avec l'eau. Du bruit. Well, recipe says adding flour to the rice, it's the final step. Do you think this is right? It's a bit chunky, isn't it? Putu flour should feel like slightly wet sand. I think we need to use the sieve. Let's try again. Quoi? Ah ouais, comment je fais, moi? Attends, mais c'est pas moi, hein, c'est eux qui ont fait de la merde, non? Ah, d'accord. Ah oui, non, ok. Oui, non. J'ai compris. On met ça là-dedans. Ça va retourner à 100. Là-dedans, on va pouvoir filtrer. Je take the sieve avant de... Youp, on le fait là. Et voilà. Blend and rice. Donc du coup, maintenant qu'on a ça, separate fine rice from chunks. Les chunks combine 500 g of fine rice with water. Well, recipe says adding flour to the rice. It's a final step. Do you think that is right? No. Way too funny. We must have added less than 500 g of rice. We need to find a way to use all of it. Ah bah c'est reparti, on recommence. Ah oui, donc on blend. Ok, donc là on fait ça. Youhou! Oui! On laisse ça. Brrr. On remet ça là-dedans, on remet ça là. Boum, 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 boum. Il va nous rester encore une étape. On laisse ça là-dedans. Et jusqu'au bout, on va y arriver. Comment ça? Non, mais ça doit être fini, là. Ah, très bien. Non, non, on fait surtout pas ça. Normalement, on devrait chunk. Donc il faut continuer jusqu'au bout, et puis ensuite, maintenant, ça devrait être bon. I think this is perfect. Why does this feel like flow even though there so much water? I have to mix the water and flour a little bit. Final consistency should be filled slightly with sand. Alright, that wasn't too hard. Mama, when will get the rocket? T'inquiète, tu vas voir. Ah oui, je ne savais pas. Oh, mais c'est une dinguerie, ça. Ok. Flour, coconut, water. Ok, put coconut flowers as far away from each other as possible. Coconut, flowers, layers. Alright, this is straightforward. Some of the parts so that the water steam and cooks the balls. Tricky part is figuring out how much rice and coconut is needed. And in that order, coconut can crumble easily. Donc on a dit l'eau, ben c'est un peu comme le café, je sais pas si vous connaissez le café un petit peu à l'italienne. Teaspoon, normalement ça doit être café spoon. 3. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ok. Donc là, il faut deviner lequel c'est. Put coconut flowers as far away from each other as possible. Donc là, on voit c'est là, là et là. Donc on commence par une cuillère de coconut. On met 2, 1, 2 de rice. Ensuite, on remet un coup de coconut. 1, 2 de riz. Et on finit, il me semble, par 1 de coconut, effectivement, puisque c'est 3 teaspoons. On referme. On le met au-dessus. On met l'ensemble et on tourne. It's lunch time, Calvin. Ouh, attention. Mais je préfère ça dans mon truc à café, du coup. Wow, that was so cool. Ils ont pas montré l'effet que ça fait. Normalement, ça doit fumer dans tous les sens. But I can't believe it. Didn't fall. Hama. Can we do that again? Bien sûr. Ça a l'air bon. We're unable to offer you your secondary teacher position at this time. However, we encourage you to apply again next year. Is he asleep? I think so. Kevin? Yes, he is. Good. So, that interview. Another day then? Yes. I think I knew that before I took the call. No relevant Canadian work experience. Will keep you on file. I don't know. I feel like I deluded us into thinking we can make it work here. Well, don't worry. I go to the employment office again tomorrow. What? I know you don't like Suresh, but I think you should take that sales job at this company. It's about who you know here. We really are at the end of our rope. No, it's all about who you know here. And we barely know anyone. There is not position to pick and choose or help. I thought moving here would be a chance to start over. But even here, we still have to beg people like Suresh. It's not begging, I know. I call him tomorrow. Thank you. But honestly, I think you're more qualified for sales than I am. I mean, the way you sold Kevin on the Putu today, you're really good with kids. I can't believe you're having a hard time teaching at school. Well, it's not like teaching back home. It makes me worry about Kevin. Why? Well, back home, I could get the class to loaf, open up, get them to the mood to learn, you know, but it's harder here. What does that have to do with Kevin? I just feel that there's a wall between me and my class. I can't connect with them. They lead very different lives than we did. And I feel that same wall growing around Kevin. What do you mean? What if I can't connect with Kevin? It's so hard to even talk to him. It just feels like he's growing up further away from us. The other day, he told me he wished he had his own room like his friend. He said he needed privacy. What 5-year-old needs privacy? Can you even imagine asking for something like that when you were a kid? It's like he's in a different world than us. Well, it's more than just that. He doesn't eat lunch at school. He's not interested in anything we do. I thought I could at least get him to listen to music or watch some movies from back home. But he'd rather watch Home Alone for the thousandth time. Hundredth time. I don't know, I'm worried. These things bother me too. But we choose to bring him up there. Not him. We did it because we thought we had better life here. And it does. This place comes with better education or opportunities, but it also comes with its own culture, language, values. We can't pick and choose the ones we want and ask him to ignore from the others. I think it's natural that any kids wants to fit in right. Yeah, maybe. It's just scary. Don't worry, Venba. He'll turn out just fine. Are you also sure? He's our child. How else will he turn out? C'est vachement intéressant parce que ça parle quand même de la culture et de pouvoir s'adapter à une autre culture. Those fallen from their resolve are stripped of respect, like hair fallen from the head. Go on, tell her. His name is Pavalan, he's my dad. P-A-A-V-A-L-A-N. She say Appa is not at the office. Does she know what time he left? Do you know when my dad left the office? Oh, well. Does she at least know if he came in today? Did you see my dad today? Ask her if he usually lives with anybody. Maybe we can call them. Does he usually go home with someone? She says no, Dad usually lives all alone and is very quiet. She says all the sales staff left at 5 p.m. today. She says he must have left then too. Ok, thank you. Where are you walking through the bar, Kama? Do you think Appa will be here? I don't know, Kana. Something you, Appa, loves to work instead of taking the bus. If you decided to walk home from the office, it should be through here. But the lady said Appa left at 5. What's taking him so long? Depression? Do you think he went somewhere else first? But where would he go for this long? Don't know, Kevin. You know, with your questions. Sorry, Kana. I'm just worried about Appa. Why are you worried? Do you think something happened to him? No. I'm sure he's fine. You don't have to stay quiet, Kevin. Here, you can ask me anything you want. Anything? Yes, and I answer it. And if you can ask him it in Tamil. Okay? Okay, I can do that. Okay? Okay, I can do that. Why did that lady say that Papa is very quiet? He talks a lot at home. Oh, look at you go. See, you can speak Tamil when you want to. Tamil, c'est le langage indien. Mais bon, là, on a le langage uniquement en anglais. I don't know. Maybe it's that they don't talk to him. What do you mean? Ah, nothing. He doesn't really like the job, Kevin. Maybe that's why. He was a writer back home, right? Did he like his job then? Oh yes, he loved to write. Oh come, I never see him write at home. Well, he'll always write when something bothers him. Back home, that used to be every day. Maybe you should bug him more. So, how did you and Appa meet? How did you go back home? What did you go back home? Back home. You know, I'm named after a type of poem, right? Yes, Appa told me. The Venba is kind of like of haiku. The private school where I was teaching was treating both staff and students terribly. No proper equipment of room and horrible pay, so we organized a protest. We had signs and boards and dozens of people. One day, we were told a reporter wanted to interview us. We thought it was bigger break. But he was the shoppiest person I had ever seen. He looked like he had just woken up. Was it Appa? Yes. Still, I answered all his questions and hoped for the best. A week later, we all read the article that came out in the magazine, but it wasn't an article. It was a poem? It was a story? It was a poem. It was a Venba, a gorgeous one too. It was about the school, the student, our protest, and it was about me. Somehow, people could ignore our protest, but they couldn't ignore the poem. It received a lot of attention, and as a result, so did your protest. The school was forced to change, and I was smitten. Why did you move here? What you think you'll ever go back? Do you think you will? What did you move here? Why? It wasn't an easy choice. Pavan wanted to be with me, and I couldn't imagine being with anyone else. But a lot of people took issue with us being together, and we decided to make it a problem. It was getting really hard to deal with it, so we gambled on a fresh start here and took it. Ama! Hai siapa? Ah merde. And he writes when something bothers him. Il écrit seulement quand quelque chose le tracasse. Nothing, no matter how dear, should we sow at the expense of one's honor. Oh, il a grandi, là, Kevin. Ouh, le grand garçon. Ark, I just finished cutting up the onions too. I think you should have everything you need. Yes, thanks, pa. I'll go help Kevin pack. Ah, il va partir quelque part. Let's go pour la cuisine. Ouh, attention, attention. À moi de faire. Ah, super la recette. Oh, this recipe is completely unreadable. Layered biryani is really fancy. I've never made it that way before, but I've seen Amma make it the night before we left India. Eh ben, maybe I can try remembering them. Elle est où la recette? Finding these ingredients. If it wasn't for the wonderful ELM Tamil community here in Toronto, I can't even imagine getting all these spices easily for or affordably 20 years ago. Tamil shops, restaurants, theaters, and I hear they're even offering Tamil courses for students now. They've worked so hard to create this little home away from home. See. I wish I could do more here. Maybe I will apply if there's any Tamil teacher's job. L'autre question c'était never mind. Alors, de quoi ça parle? Normalement, quand tu fais de la cuisine, je peux sélectionner rien du tout là, on est d'accord? Remember all this first. These ingredients so expensive. Amma, what are you doing through all of this trouble? It's Hog Day. It's a big thing to live to another country. I don't know when I will be able to cook for you again. Remember, add all this first. These ingredients so expensive, Amma. Why are you doing fruit of this trouble? To another country. Ah oui, non, mais pardon, ça s'est répété. Donc normalement, ouais, c'est les premiers, c'est les... Il faut faire frire, en fait, les ingrédients. Ça, c'est quoi? These... There are logic to the order. You can add these 4 ingredients here. 1, 2, 3, 4. You want all of them to fry in the oil nicely, but the ingredient you add first will always fry more in the oil than the one you add next. Right, so if I want onions to turn golden brown, they need to be fried the most. C'est ce que j'aurais fait aussi. Effectivement, les oignons doivent toujours être mis en premier quand on fait frire. And remember, once you add tomatoes, they release so much water it's hard for anything to fry after. Donc les tomates en dernier, 1, maybe 2, 3 et 4. Ok, et ça c'est quoi? Now the beef goes in after we add all the salt and powder. Donc après c'est donc après les ingrédients, il faut mettre le sel et powder. That order is important. Then add water and let it reduce. And how am I going to remember all of this? Don't worry, I've added all these instructions to the recipe book I gave you. Que je n'ai plus. Donc du coup, on commence par les oignons. Les quarts d'arôme, après, ce sera plus tard. On ne sait pas, ça, quand est-ce qu'on va les mettre. En tout cas, on imagine... Ah ouais, c'est en premier, en fait. Je me suis trompé. On va recommencer. On va voir. Là, on voit quand même la photo avec un petit peu tout et même les grains. On va mettre ça et ça. Comme ça va donner un petit peu de goût. Il me semble qu'il y a aussi les fennel seeds. Blep. Et les gloves. Parce qu'il y a... Eh, il y a même les gloves. Gloves, ça c'est les... Comment ça s'appelle? Ah, I can never get tired of how great toasted wall spices smell. Amma, I wish you could see how much this costs here. You would lose your mind over these spices. Eh ouais, parce que ça coûte pas cher ici. Là-bas, ça doit coûter très cher du coup, apparemment. Ensuite ça, les chilies, le ginger, et ensuite ça. Of course, the tomatoes go in last. You went through a lot of trouble for a recipe book, Emma. I'm sorry, I couldn't take better care of it. But I'm fixing this now. I hope Kevin can appreciate. It when he cooks here. If it ever does. Donc ensuite, on a vu que c'était... pour ça, c'est... got the beef after add salt and powders. Powders important. In after we add. Ok. C'est après. Donc d'abord, il faut mettre le sel. Le sel et les powders. 1, 2 et 3. Ensuite, normalement, on doit mettre la viande. On met le beef et après l'eau. Then add the water and let it reduce. On met l'eau. Et là, ça doit être tellement bon, ça me donne tellement envie. I think we just need to let it simmer for 30 minutes and we can start the layering. Ça a l'air tellement incroyable, en vrai, ça me donne tellement envie. Gravy is done! All that's left is the biryani. I hope I can finish it before Kevin leaves. Sure. Ouh, ça m'a l'air très très bon tout ça. Alors 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Once done, let's sit in low flame for 30 minutes. Alors 1, 2, 3. J'imagine que doit y avoir du riz assez fréquemment. Ah, la musique elle est trop bien. At least the second part is salvageable. I think the idea is to put everything in the pot, seal, tightly and let it simmer together. The 1, 2, 3 might refer to the different layers of gravy, rice and other things. But in what order? Maybe I can try to remember. Ah, j'aime bien quand c'est comme ça. Ah si, we just add all of this together on top of the rice layer. And that's the final layer. Yes. What's wrong, Amma? Oh, Amma, why are you crying? You know, we'll visit often on one thing or better, we'll come back here. This is home. Where do we go? I know, Anna, Kana. Just so far away. Est-ce qu'on peut se rappeler de comment faire du coup? We just add all of this together on top of a rice layer. Ok. Ok. Donc j'imagine qu'en fait c'est juste... on fait ça. Ensuite on met tout. Et voilà. Et pardon, on a oublié celui-là, non? I don't think this is the right sequence. Ah oui, donc c'est pour ça qu'il y avait 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Ah ah. Ouais, j'ai pas très bien compris là. Ah, you can scoop out the gravy. There's other things in here. Qu'est-ce que je fais là avec ça? Ah ouais, c'est quoi ça? Ghee! Aïe aïe. Je comprends pas là. Enlever the right sequence. C'est 3 derniers hein, alors. One, two, 3, il y en a que 2. Vas-y, ça ressemble à quoi là? Et on va mettre le milk, le machin. Ça ressemble à quoi dans le cachou? Vas-y, balance. J'arrive pas trop à comprendre la layered biryani. Donc je comprends pas l'anglais? Non, c'est pas possible ça. Ah, I see. We just add all of these together on top of a rice layer. Je pense avoir compris là, ça y est. And that's the final layer. Yes. What's wrong, Mama? Oh, Mama, we're all crying. Oh, finance, welcome back. This row, mom, ouais, ok. Donc là, en fait, si je vois bien, c'est 1, 2, 1, 2. Et en fait, c'est 1, 2, 1, 2. Ah, ça devrait pas marcher du coup. 2. Mais par contre, on met tout ça là. Ah, j'y arrive pas. I'm not sure. T for biryani. Tiens, on va voir d'abord. Biryanis are so fun to make and can be made in so different ways. Every state in India has its own biryani, and they all swear it's the best. Amma always loved the Hyderabadi biryani I'm making today. Ah, mais je suis pas sûr de comment le faire. This is hard. I could really use a hint. Ah oui, non, carrément. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. En fait, ce que j'arrive pas à comprendre, c'est le 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Reverse nothing here. En fait, on devrait pouvoir faire quelque chose là-dedans. Mais pourquoi on peut pas faire? Ah, vas-y, recommence. En vrai, j'en ai marre. Je comprends pas. I should scoop out a layer of beef using the empty bowl. Ah! Then add one layer. Okay, then you should add the scooped out beef followed by the last layer of rice. Then all the garnishes probably go on the last layer. Eh oui, bah oui. Eh bah oui, mais bizarrement, je ne savais pas à quoi ça servait. Donc là, 1, 2. 1, 2. Et là, on peut balancer la sauce. Ça doit être bien bon d'ailleurs. Hein. I think this is right. I just have to cover it. The lid now. Okay. I think this is it. Just need to keep the flame very low and let it all cook together. The rice will fully absorb all the moisture from the gravy, deeply flavoring it. I can't wait. Should be good now. Ooh, looks amazing. Yes, sure.